The South African government's official memorial service for Nelson Mandela at the FNB Stadium on December 10 was felt by many to have failed in giving Madiba a proper send-off. The rain, the half-empty stadium, and very long speeches, which were practically inaudible in the stadium, dampened the mood of the crowds, who started off with jubilant singing and dancing in the morning. Roughly only half of the expected attendees turned out for the event due to the wet weather, transport issues, and being unable to get off work. Over 100 heads of state, including the likes of Barack Obama, David Cameron, and the Clintons, attended the event. Celebrities such as Bono, Charlize Theron, and Naomi Campbell were also there. One of the striking lowlights of the day was crowds booing President Jacob Zuma. This happened several times: when he was seen arriving, when his face appeared on the stadium screens, and before his speech. This was in stark contrast to former President Thabo Mbeki and others such as US President Barack Obama, Winnie Madikizela Mandela, and UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, who received loud cheers. Presidential spokesperson Mac Maharaj quickly issued a statement on Tuesday evening about the booing, saying the sounds came from a small part of the crowd who wanted to take advantage of an international stage. Maharaj said Zuma remained a popular leader and said they don't consider it a crisis for the country's democracy. The ceremony lineup included 15 speeches from Mandela's neighbour on Robben Island, Andrew Mlangeni, grandchildren, and several heads of state. Ban Ki-moon's tribute remembered Madiba as a giant for justice whose mighty life touched millions, while Obama's moving speech has been hailed as the highlight of the event and perhaps one of his best ever. The crowd went wild when Obama quoted Mandela's famous Rivonia trial speech.
He accepted the consequences of his actions, knowing that standing up to powerful interests and injustice carries a price. I have fought against white domination and I have fought against black domination. I've cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and equal opportunities. It is an ideal which I hope to live for and to achieve, but if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die.
Before going to the podium, Obama shook hands with Cuba's president, Raul Castro, which sparked international reaction. The last time a Cuban president shook the hand of an American president was in 2000, when Bill Clinton shook hands with Fidel Castro. Political tensions in South Africa were laid bare for the world to see as the crowd disrupted the ceremony on several occasions. ANC Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa resorted to reprimanding the crowd, particularly one vocal section of the audience sitting high up in the stand, wearing red Economic Freedom Fighter shirts. Before Zuma took centre stage, an mbongi and choir drowned out the booing, but the crowd settled down to listen to what turned out to be a wooden and unemotional speech.
Everyone has heard a Mandela moment when this world icon has touched their lives.
Archbishop Desmond Tutu reprimanded the crowd at the end of the ceremony before giving his blessing.
Now I want to show the world, which has come out here to celebrate the life of an extraordinary icon. We want to say thank you to that world, but you must show that world that we are disciplined. And so I want to hear a pin drop.
Mandela's state funeral will take place on December 15 in Qunu, in the Eastern Cape.